Middlegate School students were acting in a historical timeline on Friday, May 28th, by representing different figures, eras, or cultures in local and national history. This was the first year the project took on a living museum format, with each fourth-grade classroom transforming into a different era in history. I spoke to fourth-grade teacher Tisha McCoy during the historical timeline. She says the students were amazing in completing their projects.
Well, they used to do living biographies featuring folks from Connecticut, and our curriculum has been revised, our social studies curriculum. So to adjust to the curriculum changes, we decided to do the living museum, and it's worked out beautifully.
Fourth-grade teacher Ellen Therian says the project was a work in progress, and each historical perspective was chosen by the students.
The biggest thing I've heard from people passing through in classrooms is how much of Connecticut history that we don't know, and how much they're learning in little tidbits as they walk through, which is the whole purpose, so that was good.
Here are just some of the students giving their prepared speeches.
Hi, I'm Sybil Ludington. I was born on April 16, 1761. She saved Danbury from burning down by riding on a horse to Mount Appomattox to tell everyone that the British were running down Danbury, which was 25 miles away. The men she had warned arrived just in time to drive the British back to their ship in Long Island Sound. Although Sybil Ludington was the oldest of 12 children, and at 16 very strong and brave. She was often held responsible for taking care of her younger siblings: Abigail, Anna, Archibald, Derek, Frederick, Louis, Rebecca, and Sophia. Although she was only 16, she was considered a young adult, not a minor, after she had saved Danbury. Danbury would not be here today if Sybil Ludington hadn't saved it. I died on February 26, 1839.
I am Anna Warner. I was born on October 11, 1758 in Groton. I was an orphan at a young age and went to live with Grandmother Mills on a farm. I joined the Revolutionary War to guard the bridge/pepperell-covered bridge and to help the wounded. Anna hated the British more than anything. I married a soldier named Eli Bailey in 1783. We lived on for a very long time. I died when my just caught on fire January 19, 1851.
Hi, I'm Hannah Watson. I'm 27, have 5 children, and a husband who died of smallpox. I was one of the first female publishers of Connecticut. I continue as publisher for the Hartford Courant. In 1779, I married my neighbor, Brasilia Hudson. Brasilia became a partner in a newspaper, then took over the publishing duties with another partner. The Courant never missed an issue, even on the darkest days. Now, sorry, I have to go. I have an article to write for my next newspaper.
I'm a minister in colonial Connecticut. Most people during this time were Puritans. Religion was important. They built meeting houses. These are places where people gathered for meetings and special events. Some meeting houses were not heated, so I sometimes preached with mittens and a coat on. Sunday was the day for going to church. Cooking was not allowed on Sunday. As time passed, people stopped listening to the rules of church and made their own religion. This was called the Great Awakening.
I'm a farmer from the 1700s, and an old rhyme goes with the problem I would have with bugs and birds in the cornfield. One for the crop, one for the bug. 1 to rot and 2 for grow. Thank the Native Americans for teaching people like me to grow corn like them. People in Windsor would grow tobacco plants, apples, pear trees, berry bushes. Farmers would also grow pumpkins, beans, wheat, flax, hemp, barley, and oats. Well, sorry I can't tell you more about my life. Dad wants me to milk the cows. Bye.
Hey, I'm a shipbuilder. Shipbuilding became important along rivers and on the shore of the Long Island Sound. These are really great places for shipbuilding. Sailing ships were made out of wood. Conveniently, there was plenty of wood nearby. There was plenty of water, too, so you didn't have to push boats on land. At first, the colonists built small trading ships. Later, they built larger ships. John Coit started the New London's shipbuilding business in the 1660s. Well, gotta go patch a ship. See you around.
Welcome to Connecticut in the early 1600s. We are a Native American family.
The Algonquin Indians are very important to our state. Did you know the
word Connecticut came from the Algonquin word Quinnytucket, meaning long tidal river or long river place. The Algonquin tribe lived in large villages. They lived in the eastern woodlands of Connecticut. The Algonquins were semi-nomadic hunter-gatherers, which means they did not do much farming and they moved around a lot collecting their food. The Algonquins were very spiritual. They believed that when you die, you turn to spirits. You have a doctor, right? Well, the Algonquins had the medicine man. He would use special herbs and spices to heal sicknesses. The medicine man had a very powerful role in the Algonquin society. The Algonquin Indians are a very big part in Connecticut's history. They even made the name Connecticut.
Native American responsibilities in Connecticut in the early 1600s. The women did weaving, pottery making, and cleaned the wigwams. The wigwams were usually dome-shaped. The wigwams usually had a hole at the top to let the smoke from the fire from one side of the wigwam to the other side was 60 feet. The wigwams were made of bark and saplings from trees. The wigwams have very good protection from the rain that fell upon Connecticut. It took a while to build the wigwams, but the women didn't build the wigwams. The men did. The women did weaving and pottery. The women wove baskets, blankets, and clothes. The baskets were made out of bark, twigs, and leaves. The women sometimes added porcupine quills to the baskets. They often dyed the baskets too. These are some of the female Native American responsibilities. Just think about our life and the Native Americans' life.
The Connecticut Native Americans from the 1600s were very important to Connecticut. Most tribes stayed near the shore. There were two main Native American tribes, the Mohegan and the Quinnipiac. The Quinnipiac grew corn, beans, nuts, pumpkins, berries, and squash. In the fall, the Quinnipiac Indians moved further inland. On their way, they hunted fowl, deer, rabbits, beavers, and other small animals. When they came to Meriden, oak trees gave them shelter.